Hello and welcome back to the Endzone 2 challenge. We are now in week 5. This is quite interesting. So, to bring you all up to speed with a recap, we have toxic rain, and that means we are going to have radioactive contamination happening. So, we have most of our storage buildings for food and water upgraded. Let's see. The water has been upgraded. This water needs to be upgraded. This water needs to be upgraded. I'm trying to understand if this is just moving the water around or if it's cleaning what's being put in there. But I'm going to upgrade all of these things that I can. So let's get... Keep forgetting which button to push. This one here. So we've got the water tower, which will fit nicely in that slot. We're doing good on the food storage. I think all the food storage is upgraded. Yeah. So here is the earlier versions. Here's the upgraded version. I need to upgrade the material depot, but we do have a quest, which is to upgrade the workshop. And to do that, I need to buy from Rusty again.
Everything rusty with you?
So I will let this play in a minute. Let's see. I have a new farm place so we can start getting more food, because that does not feel like a lot. That does not feel like any amount we need. I need to probably put a new plantation, but here's the thing I'm realizing. I can only do planting in the fertile zones. And I have to be very clever with placement so that I'm not using up any fertile soil. So I'm actually going to put plantation over here once I find one. Tree nursery. I don't have that. Okay, here we go. Put this here. Now this is only going to get a tiny bit. It might be a waste of space, but we don't need a lot. We do not need a lot of excess stuff. We're at 65 citizens? Yeah, 65. So 11 kids, 54 adults. We're getting up there. We're getting up there on a population count that does make me nervous. Simply because we don't have a pharmacy yet. And that does mean problems. Because people are going to start getting sick. Though, let's see. I could... Yeah, we don't have a pharmaceutical laboratory and we don't have a pharmacy. We have a hospital, which is good. We have the coffee shop. Bathhouse, not yet. I'm trying to get the... Oh, shit. I better not do what I was going to do. I was going to sell this. Let's do the copper instead. Okay, now you go to Rusty's. Let's do that now.
What's the plan?
But yeah, we're getting to a stage where hopefully soon everything is automated. And we can start thinking about the second settlement. Okay, so I can't even buy a full 10. Jeez. That's not great. I thought the copper would be more valuable. Let's leave the trading post. Let's get this back. Where's the workshop? Okay, recycler's up there. Where did I put the workshop? Eee. Okay, there's the weaver. Graveyard. Upgrade a food depot. Ooh, this is not good. Do I even have one? That's a good question. Do I have one of these things? What would it be under? Not tenants, no community buildings. Trade and craft. We have one. This. I have created a needle in a haystack and I only have myself to blame. Okay. I wonder, is there something here to help me find my buildings? Nope. Nope. I know it's there. I may have to look for that throughout the week. Okay. So a big part of this upgraded workshop is simply disassembling it. That's the coffee shop. I have 2 coffee shops. Why did I do that? Why did I make things harder on myself? Okay, it's not going to be over here. I am confused. We're not that big yet. Why am I not finding things? Material depot. Did I really tuck it among the houses? A hut. This is why I do districts. Okay. I'm just gonna have to let this run, I guess. I don't see it. Maybe with daytime I will see it. But yeah, over here we're going to be getting the decontamination lab started. And then hopefully I can get a head start on the radiation levels. Because while we do have the iodine mine repaired, we don't have the building to make the iodine pills. So that's bad. That is very bad. So, yeah. Fun times ahead. I don't have a lot of confidence. This is going to be a painful week, I think. So let's find out. Put you on fast speed. Alright. See you in a bit. This was an incredibly long, slow week for Libra. Mostly because we kept getting illness outbreaks that halted most progress this week. We did manage to get the decontamination building built, and we were able to get both a new plantation going and a few more farms. But looking forward, we are going to need to get medicine very, very soon, because it feels like Libra may not survive much longer without it. Contamination was on the rise this week, and a few things did keep it down, but again, with things at a halt, we weren't able to make protective gear, mine enough coal for the filters, and so on and so forth. But because illness brought everything to a halt, Rusty received a lot more visits this week, as we had 3 consecutive food and water crises while also dealing with a drought. Thankfully, we had the items to trade and managed to get a few jobs done for our favorite trader, but we are running low in these high value trade items. So next week, we need to go out and look for more scrap to refine into plastic, or, fingers crossed, find a few more ingots of copper or iron. And maybe by then we'll have our smelter works up and going. We end this week with a damaged series of buildings, more radiation, and another illness outbreak. We just barely survived this week. But what about tomorrow?